Hey everybody, this is the Jink from Source U. Thanks for watching. If you want to keep up with all things Source U, check out our Twitter page and our Facebook page. If you have any ideas or suggestions for any future videos we should do, please send us an email. Please go to our channel, look for that Source U insignia, and subscribe to our videos. Thank you, enjoy the video.
Hey, I'm the Jink from Source U. We're at Katsucon 2018. And today, we have some lovely cosplayers right now. Something I rarely see. One of my favorite shows and one of the most underrated superhero shows I've seen. Some Ben 10 characters. So tell everybody what your name is.
My cosplay name is Torua, and I'm cosplaying Ben 10, because hello nostalgia.
And
My name is Brian, and obviously I play the best of the aliens, the magnificent four arms indeed.
so the question is, who was the idea to do Ben 10? Was it you or was it him?
Well, ironically enough, Ben 10 was my Halloween costume, and I was at a job, and I'm talking with some kids about old shows, and I'm surprised. They're like, what about Ben 10? I'm like, all right, I'll make that my Halloween costume. So I made my Halloween costume. And joking around with him, I'm like, yo, we should get a Ben 10 group with all the aliens. And then that kind of happened this year.
That's good. I saw earlier, Grim, the angler.
Diamond Head?
No, not Diamond
Head?
Ripjaw.
Ripjaw, that's right.
Ripjaws was here, yeah.
Ripjaw
Yeah.
was here earlier. I saw that.
Yeah.
I wish I can see it later, but when the time comes, I'll definitely give a shout out
Fish out
to
of water.
everything. So, how long have you been cosplaying for? This your first one?
This is my first Katsucon. I've been cosplaying since like 2011, 2012, something like that.
So, have y'all always been cosplaying together, or?
No.
So, was it you first? Was it her first, or was it? I mean, no. Was it her first? Was it him first? Go or reverse? Shots fired. But
We've actually known each other for only 6 months.
really,
I moved here recently to the Pennsylvania area. I'm very new, so
y'all both from PA?
I'm
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, these are okay.
I'm originally from Maine.
Gotcha.
So then we just met each other through school together, and that's how we
cool.
got to know each other. Yeah,
What's up?
yeah.
So, how many cons y'all been to so far? You think?
In our lives,
Yeah.
all right, okay. So like I've been probably about 10.
Okay, that's what's up.
Just about 10 in my life, yeah. I started cosplaying 5 years ago, and in college I started going to a lot more. Like I said, up north. I went to things like Anime Boston.
Oh, right.
I've been to Zenicon around here. This is my first Katsucon.
And you explained today, you're like the 5th person to mention Anime Boston, and I still haven't been to Anime Boston.
It's a great time. It's great, honestly, not as big as this, I don't think.
Oh, no. Yeah, Katsucon is definitely, and with every year, just like Otakon, if you've ever been, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's been growing like almost every year.
Yeah, I've heard this is pretty much like the winter version of Otakon.
Basically, it's the winter version, and then the way this space is made, and the hotel and everything, it's nice because even though it's crowded, see this space right here? This would like never happen in like 1,000 years, which is kind of cool. So, what other cosplays have y'all done? No. I'll start with you first.
My first cosplay was from this anime nobody knows about, but I'll still say it. Nabari no O, which is kind of like Naruto. It's ninja. I was a samurai from there, and then after that, Halloween Town Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Vocaloid. That's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. And now Ben.
What about you?
My favorite cosplay I ever did is huge Fullmetal Alchemist fan. I built the Alphonse armor and wore that to Anime Boston a few years ago.
We're talking like, I'm seeing some tall ones now.
My height plus like another 6 inches, just about.
That's pretty tall.
It was tall. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. So I've done that. I've done a bunch of other things. Like I've done a Spider-Man back in the skinnier days of myself.
He's like, back when I had a
Yo, man, 5
Figure,
years
you know?
ago, I was a different man. I was a different shape. You know, life
things happen,
happens. I did stuff like that. Yeah.
I know how that feels.
I feel yeah. That's how it goes, man. College food.
Now, question: which Spider-Man was it? Were you just a regular Spider-Man? Was there like a specific type of Spider-Man? Was it just a regular, average Spider-Man? Was it like Miles?
I played Venom suits Peter Parker.
Oh, okay.
Symbiote.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I was a big fan of that.
So y'all been here since what? Friday? Y'all both been here since Friday or Thursday?
We got here Thursday.
So since y'all both been here, what was your favorite moment here so far, up until now?
My favorite moment, personally, we came here on Thursday, and there was no one here. There was 2 people running around. There was a A bigger guy with a Vegeta going on Super Saiyan, and he's running around with a camera. And then right behind him, there's a 3-year-old Super Saiyan Trunks running around everywhere. It was absolutely, it was adorable.
This level is over 9,000.
He ran
Way
away.
beyond. Scotter broke like 3 years ago.
He ran away, but I'm just saying.
That's cool though. Now, what about yours? Is this the same, or you have a little?
That's definitely up there. But today we're walking around and we're posing for a picture, and this little kid's like, "Oh my God, it's Ben 10." I'm like, my heart's
Feels-
melting.
feels-
My heart's melting. Ah, it's great, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, out of all the cons you've been to, what is your favorite though? That's the real question. Is it Katsu? Is it Anime Boston? Or, well, in your case, Anime Boston.
Yeah.
And in your case, I don't know what other one you've been to.
This is my first Katsucon, first con outside the normal one I go to, which has been Anime Next. My favorite one had to be last year's Anime Next because I was part of my friend's proposal plan. She didn't know about it, and she's just like, "You are a son of a." I'm like, So that was great.
So what? Anime actually says in New Jersey. So what is that bigger or a little bit smaller than this?
It grows like with every year. It's not this level. This is
Oh, yeah.
up there, but I'd say it's rather decently sized.
That's cool. Do you think it's more, I guess from your perspective, is it more diverse amount of costumes? Not the people, but the costumes. As opposed to, or is it like, you think it's a usual what you see at almost every convention?
See, I'm not really quite sure about that.
That's something I look at, and I'm one for two. I like all the costumes, trust me. Like I've said this about 1,001 times. Anytime someone's able to get out the house, dress up,
Yeah.
that takes a lot just by itself.
Oh yeah.
That's anything, except unless it's Halloween, because it's like, oh, it's a state law, everybody has to get dressed up. Anyway, but like seeing the costumes I've never seen, like the Ben Tennyson whole thing though, that's definitely.
Like great nostalgia.
Like, if I have to, like, how I met y'all at Subway. If I have to run out of Subway to come get y'all, that means y'all did a good job.
Yeah. You flagged us. Good timing.
I was like, he's
Good
like,
timing.
4. I was like, wait, where? I was like, no, gotta go kill him.
Gotta go fast.
Now, sorry to keep y'all long, but I'll try to wrap this up a little. Is there any shout-outs to any Instagrams or anything like that?
My cosplay Instagram is mysterious.tourua. That's pretty much it.
I've got a new one. I call it Cosplay Concierge. I also have another one, self-plug. It's all bad jokes. Like, you know,
Like bad puns, like,
puns that make your dad cringe.
oh, it's like, oh, it's
Severe
that dark,
Oh, yeah.
that dark. Oh, I like that.
Severe _ punishment 99. If you like bad jokes, no one. I think
Hey,
everyone
I can always use a good look.
There you go. That's
can always
it
use a
for
good
me,
look.
man.
But, sorry, I don't want to keep you all day, but we're going to wrap this up a little bit. But I need you to say one thing for me. So we're going to count down from 3 to 1. It's kind of like a tradition, as you per se.
Okay.
So we count 3 to 1, and we say source you out, which is the name of our channel, source you. So we'll say source you like we're going out like peace type of deal.
Okay.
So I'll count down from 3 to 1, and then we'll all say it at the same time, okay?
What was it we're saying again?
Source you out.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Source you out. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All of the good burger, can I take your order?
Yeah, dude. Hey, you get this kind of good burger for that. Yeah.
And I'm the J.
Boobity, boobity. Boobity, 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 boobity. Great nose boy. That's my name. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Ed. I'm from Good Burger. How you doing, dudes? How you doing?
I'm doing good. And that brings up here, we're at Katsucon 2018. I'm the Jank, and I'm with Ed from Good Burger.
Hey, how you doing, dudes? Welcome to Good Burger, whole mother Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yeah.
So what made you decide to do the Ed costume?
I just want to do something different, dude. I see a lot of people like to cosplay armor, like to cosplay things that are very intricate. I just want people to remember that it's always the smallest details or the small stuff that matters as well.
And also the acting. That's an on point ad right now.
Oh, wait, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. What's acting?
Oh. It's like a good burger, but without the lettuce.
That must suck, dude.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, wow, just like Mondo Burger did. Oh, snap, son.
So is this your first con?
No, this is my first, not my first, but this is my second Katsucon. I haven't been here in about 4 years.
Oh, man. So this is your comeback now.
Yeah, this is my big comeback. Me and my friends drove 8 hours here from Tennessee.
Woo. 8 hours straight?
8 hours straight, nonstop.
Oh, look. So you got to still do 8 hours back, though.
Yep.
So there was a costume I saw here, and I won't call you out now. I saw you in a Frozone costume earlier.
Yeah, it was. It was me. Honey, where's my super suit? It was underneath my bed.
So is there any other more costumes you're doing for the convention, or those are the two ones you have right now for this?
Do you remember the Boondocks?
Who from Boondocks?
A pimp named Slickback.
With the hair.
Oh, I got him ready, player.
Oh, it's already there. I should already know. It's already there.
He's already player.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest.
You gotta say the whole thing. A pimp named Slickback.
Like a Tribe Called Quest.
Like a Tribe Called Quest. A pimp named Slickback. And yes, that includes a pimp name part. Yes, player. Every time you say his name.
On point. On point. So, since you've been coming here, is this, you think it's better? So you say you haven't been here like 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
From when you came back 4 years ago to now, you feel a huge difference, or you feel like it's still the same vibe, or maybe there's a little more new things to see, or how you feel about that?
No.
Yes. All right.
No.
Or no as in...
It's definitely changed a lot, I'll say that much. More people. Very
same
crowded.
kind, just new people.
Yep, very crowded now.
That's what's up. So what other cons have you been to?
I've been to AWA in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been to Chattanooga.
Wait, AWA. What's AWA?
Anime Week in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, obviously. I should have known that.
I've been to Dragon Con.
I've been there.
I've been to Yamacon in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to MTAG,
What's MTAG?
Middle Tennessee Anime Convention in Nashville.
So are all of them on the same scale as this one, or the little...
This one is definitely one of the largest I've been to, next to AWA.
Definitely.
And Dragon Con. This is like a 10th of what Dragon Con is. Not even that.
Well, yeah, definitely. It's a lot smaller. Dragon Con a lot smaller than this. So since you've been here, what has been your favorite moment here?
People recognize me as Ed.
Oh yeah, that's what got this going on. I was like, I see Ed. We gotta do an interview with him.
Yeah, dude.
Now,
that's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to hold you too long or anything, but do you have any Instagrams or Facebooks you want to shout out to?
I do. My Instagram is Wessasaurus Rez. It's WESSAURUS/RES. And my YouTube page is the same thing. My Facebook page is Wild Wild West Cosplay. Yeah.
And if you don't mind, usually we do the source you out to wrap this up. But I'm going to wrap this up a little different this time. I mean, she's a dude.
He's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey! Yeah, dude. Oh, Bushido Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it was a pleasure,
Yeah, dude. Nice meeting you. Yeah.
and we might want to catch Bushido Brown before he chop you up like a comic book.
I'll chop him a piece of burger.
Everybody loves the burger.
Everybody loves a good burger. Yeah. Don't go to Mondo Burger.
Thank you for it.
You're very welcome, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're back at Katsucon. I'm the Jank with Sorshu, and we have Bushido Brown. No, I mean Grandmaster Bushido Brown.
That's right.
You are the only Bushido Brown I've ever seen cosplay, and that's freaking awesome.
If you type in Bushido Brown into Google, Bushido Brown cosplay, that's all me.
Hence why you're the only one I've ever seen. So I got a special treat today, I guess. So what made you decide to do Bushido Brown? It's on point.
One of my coworkers was talking to me. He knew that I like Boondocks. I read all the comics in the newspaper, bought all the Aaron McGruder stuff.
Oh, so you're definitely diehard then.
I love his stuff. I love the show. I read it in the newspaper every day. And my coworker's like, you know what? You do martial arts. You like Boondocks. Why don't you be Bushido Brown? The rest is history.
That's cool. So this actually looks like an actual gi. Is this like a legit gi, or you?
This
or
is
you
an
made,
actual gi.
That's what's up, though.
It's actual gi, yeah.
That's what's up. So has this been your first cosplay you ever did, or have you done other ones in the past too?
I've done a lot of other cosplay. This is the one I'm most well known for.
So what other ones have you done?
I've done a lot of King of Fighters cosplay. We're talking.
Whoa, time out. King of Fighters.
I was Ryo Sakazaki yesterday.
Where was I at?
Ryo Sakazaki, Kim Capuan, Seth, Clark. I'm doing Ashuro.
Oh, with the Clark with the glasses.
Hoorah! Boom! Elbow drop, son.
That's what's up. Well, those are all the King, or you done more? You done more?
I'm gonna work on some more. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I've done I did Ryo Sakazaki, Mr. Karate 2, Mr. Karate, Serious Mr. Karate 2.
Really?
I do a lot of
remember
variations.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot of different variations of the costumes that I have. I just recently did Kim Capuan when my buddy was Walrang. Me and my buddy do Seth and Ramon, Ralph and Clark, and we're gonna have a whole like Shermie, Chris, and Yashiro group going. I had to learn how to break dance or something like that. Yeah. I'll do other fighting games like Kick from Dive Kick. I did Slenderman.
Wait, Dive Kick?
Yeah.
So you must be a heavy fighting guy.
I love fighting games. I learned how to freestyle rap specifically to cosplay as Kick. Yeah.
See, I'm a huge fighting game fan, but I'll try my best not to get into that, because that's a conversation that will last 6 hours so, and you said this is obviously, this is 10 out of 10. I have no complaint. You know how there's some cosplay you like, I might have this little complaint. I have no complaints.
Right down to the shoe, say Bushido.
Right to the, yeah, right, I saw that.
Bushido.
That's the first thing I saw. I was like, does his shoe? I was my first like, does his shoe say Bushido? I was like, nah. And when you move, I was like, his shoes actually say Bushido on it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, what are you from? Are you from Maryland?
I was born in Maryland. I live in Pennsylvania. I actually live in Afghanistan about 6 months a year. And I just travel the world. I don't really.
Were you in the Army or something?
I was in the Army. Now I'm doing other things. Yeah.
Got you. So, is this one of your favorite cons you've ever been to? Or there's a bunch
This is
of
the
them?
first time I've been to Katsucon.
What you think so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I was last month for MagFest. Then I did Evo Japan, and now I'm here.
Whoa. You say Evo.
Evo Japan, first one.
I'm trying my best not to discuss fighting games right now, but how was it? I have to know. I have to know though.
Evo Japan was fantastic. The cosplay community is way different there than it is here. It's interesting. It's fun.
So now you brought up the difference. So what's the difference up there and difference down? Is it more variety of costumes, or is it just a whole different vibe?
First of all, more SMK love.
Obviously.
Ton of SMK cosplayers. People recognize me as G Mantle. It's another one I do. SMK mascot. And there's separate changing areas. Like, you can't just leave the convention center in costume. They'll tell you to take your costume off and put on normal clothes.
Before you leave.
You have to pretty much bring a suitcase with you to the con and change in the convention. And
Why is that?
You're not really supposed to be on the street in costumes and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like a law thing. That's actually kind of
yeah.
I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
Thanks to me never going to space. I never knew. That's pretty interesting.
Yes.
And I guess you stayed up there through the entire weekend of it?
I stayed for about 21 days in Japan in January. And the other thing I like about Japan is I don't care if I'm black. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. If you realize that you go to other countries, like I've been in places like Jamaica and like Haiti and stuff, like when you go to other countries and stuff, even like Mexico, like the race thing is not really a huge thing over there. Over here and some others, especially in this state, I live in Maryland, certain parts, it's a huge factor, which is sad. Hence why we have like, even in the cosplay community, even stuff like BlurCon, I'm pretty sure you heard about that with the whole racial thing.
I want to go, but
I went last year for the first time, and that was the first time they did. By far, I've been to MegaCon, I've been to Katsu, I've been to Otakon, been to AwesomeCon, MagFest. It's by far the best con I've ever been to. And it's not because it was one of the things that was like super diverse. It wasn't only just black or white, it was all diverse, and everyone understood what we were fighting for, which is kind of cool.
That's very
cool. The other thing was, it was 24/7. So like, it did not sleep at all. Like even they were still doing interviews like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was just like, and people were still playing Rock Band on it. It was a really cool experience. I highly recommend, if you see a guy named Haas who runs the convention, I recommend you tell him he's a really cool guy, and he's one of the people who started the whole BlurCon movement. And it's a really, if you never go, I highly recommend you go. You will not regret it.
I really want to go. I can't make it this year, but maybe in a future time.
Yeah, and when you get a chance, I understand stuff happens, life stuff and all that stuff, definitely. But what was your favorite moment here since you've been?
My favorite moment here, I'm here with my friends who have walked away, but I'm here with my friends just running into a lot of people who I know from conventions all over the country, right here in DC. Very cool.
That's the thing about it. Like, when I do see people, like, even though there might be a con all the way in California, it's like a small, nice knit community. So there's always that one person, oh, I remember you at Anime Boston, or I remember you at Katsucon, or whatever, and so and so, which makes it good. So you have any shout out for Instagram or anything about you?
Yeah, you know what? I want to shout out the United Services Organization, the USO. Great charitable organization, doing a lot to help the troops overseas. That's what I want to shout out. I don't really care about what people see of me. I want people to help other people. That's what I live for.
Right, same here. So let's say if you have any Instagrams or Facebooks or anything like that, you want to shout out?
USO. USO.org. USO.org. USO.org.
Gotcha.
USO.org.
Gotcha. Now, usually we do the source you out thing. I might do something a little different in this now. Even though this has not, it technically has to do with your character, but at the same time, don't. Can we do like a swee? Like a good swee, like the end this? Yeah, on three. So 3, 2, 1. Swee! Thank you for your time.
Thank you.